LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to Basement Chronicles Live. My name is Lisa Dublin. I am a certified health and life coach, and I help you to speak, to lead, and to live with confidence because confidence really takes you places. Opens doors, increases your credibility and authority. And that being said, uh, Speak with Confidence 7 is right around the corner. Okay, it starts November 2nd. You can go to my website, lisamdublin.com. If you're watching me on Instagram, go to that link in my bio and you can go to my website and see. We still have a couple more seats available. It's going to be so exciting, you guys. I am excited. I am just looking forward to this new crop of speakers who will learn to leverage their speaking and presentation skills, especially even in this age of AI and all of that. It's going to be wonderful. The program has been definitely revamped and increased in value, and you're in for a wonderful and powerful and effective time, just like the other groups, but even more so because it's really tailored to what's happening. But in any case, Instagram and Facebook, especially my diamonds in the To All the Girls Success Club, how is everybody doing? How was the weekend? Did you have to do hard things? And I want to talk about doing difficult things today and what exactly that means. Sometimes when things are difficult, we tend to believe that they are not meant to be. And I want to talk a little bit about an experience I just recently had where something was super difficult. One of these things that you're trying to do, and there's back and forth. There's so much administrative paperwork, and something always seems to be going wrong. It was one of those situations, you guys. And if I had not started from the point of view that, listen, this is going to happen no matter what. I don't care how many emails you send, how many requirements you want, how many pieces of paper you ask me for. The end result is that it's going to be done. If I hadn't had that kind of mindset, it wouldn't have happened. What am I talking about? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it really deeply, like I'm talking, there are actually two situations. And one I want to talk about, it was helping my mom. My mom just published her fifth book. Can you imagine? My mother is an author. You can head on over to Amazon.com. My mom's book is called Healing Miracles of Jesus Christ. Book is a powerful little book. I edited the book for her, and I was just like, what about this book is so powerful? Because it's the word of God. That's what it is. So you can head over to Amazon.com and look for the book Healing Miracles of Jesus Christ, and it will come up. It's by Veronique Prosper. That's my mother, an author, 5 times over now. Can you imagine? Like, I have the perfect blueprint for how to do this, which is what I'm doing. But the publishing process of that book was just tedious. First of all, someone had tried to do it for her and it didn't quite work out, so I took it over. And oh my goodness, it was a drag. It was difficult. I don't even know, you guys, but the end result was worth it. And it was when I edited the book, I realized that, okay, definitely, devil would be busy about that one. And I chuckled a little bit because here's the thing, many times when something is difficult, you tend to believe that it's not meant to be, don't you? It's like the things that we know are meant for us, we think they're supposed to just drop from the sky, that they're just supposed to be handed to you on a gold platter. Like, this is yours, hallelujah, get it. No. Sometimes you have to fight from the understanding that it is yours anyway, and I'm working backwards from that understanding that it is mine towards getting it. Does that make sense? That's exactly the kind of of mentality and attitude that I had. Every email from Amazon, every email from KDP, you need this, this is not working, this is not accepted. Oh my goodness, back and forth. Until one day I was like, you know what? This is the day. Enough is enough. However much I have to sit down for however long. I'm going to stay here until it gets done. And I think that was the day that it kind of broke through. And after several, maybe a little angry emails to Amazon, like, I've sent this already. Are you guys not checking what is going on? After several of those, and like really being very targeted, giving them what they asked for, looking closely at what was asked for, and making sure that I satisfied requirements, the book was finally published. And this is where this talk today is coming from. How are you dealing with the difficult things in your life? Are you discouraged? Have you given up? Are you saying perhaps this is not meant to be because it is too difficult? Can I say to you that perhaps the level of difficulty perhaps is a sign of how much you absolutely need to press on, because the reward at the end of that level of difficulty is a higher one, a bigger reward. Many times we like to say stuff like, oh, the devil is busy. Something gets difficult, the devil is busy. Okay, yes, devil's busy. But here's what I've thought, and just looking at the entire process of that difficult activity of helping my mother to publish her book, and some other stuff that was has been very difficult for me the last couple months, back and forth. Like, patience was on overdrive. Like, when you feel like I'm at my end, I can't take any more of this, you kind of have to reach in and find another ounce of patience, another ounce of endurance, another ounce of resilience, and just send a lovely, polite email, give the people what they want, and wait. Okay. But I wrote down a couple things that when for us to kind of look at when it gets difficult, when you're trying to accomplish something and it's not coming through. And here's the first thing. Could it be, first of all, that you need the right information? You might be trying to do something new. Before you blame it on supernatural evil or any such thing, do you have the right information? Are you just trying to wing it, in which case you are more likely to run into difficulty and obstacles? Or do you have the right information? Let's say, for example, you want to start a t-shirt business. Do you know how? Can you just simply perhaps buy a simple little course on Udemy or one of those sites and learn how to do the thing? Knowledge can literally be that very sharp knife between obstacles and the door opening for you. See what I mean? So that's the first one. Get the right information. The other thing I've realized, you see, when it starts to get frustrating, when you are flustered, when you are weary, when you are, what's the other word that I'm looking for? When you literally are at the end of your rope, you are more likely to make mistakes. So you have to be exact, and you have to be careful at those times. Like, slow down, take a breath. You're almost there. And sometimes that's when we tend to say, oh, the devil is busy. Let me give you an example. Finally, when Amazon said the book had been published, and it is published, please go to Amazon.com and buy my mom's book. You're going to be blessed by it, because there's just something on that book that I'm going to interview her in my club, the To All the Girls Success Club, about this book and getting it done. But the book is called The Healing Miracles of Jesus Christ. My mom, she's into healing and into very deeply into Jesus Christ, right? And she has her program at the Seventh Day Adventist Church in St. Lucia on a Tuesday at 5 o'clock, I think. So really, really, like, this is her fifth book, and all her books have sold out. Can you imagine? Sold out. So that's the thing. So Sandra, I see your question. I'm going to put it up and we're going to come to it. Let me just do this point. At that last moment Thank you, Samjo. Thanks for that. Congratulations. At the last moment, when I was ordering my mother's office copies for her, right? So I'm in Canada. My mom is in St. Lucia. It's easier to send them to the United States. Anybody, if you're from the Caribbean, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So at the last moment, I was about to put in an address for one of my siblings, and it was perhaps, I wasn't sure that it was the right address that I had in my profile on Amazon. Okay. And I was just about to send the books to that address. And then I said, you know what? Slow down, Lisa. My mom and I are all excited on the phone. We're about to place her first order of her books, right? Hey, Leonise, how are you? How are you doing, girl? You owe me something. You have homework for me, Leonise. Don't forget. And I decided to just check, right? Instead of just simply putting in an address in the excitement and the rush of the moment that this thing was finally coming through, I just simply decided to check with my sibling. And it was the wrong address. And here I am thinking to myself, like, if I had only just gone through and not double checked an address, I would have another excuse to say, you see what? Obstacles in my way. The devil is busy. Right? Like this is, and it was just simply my own error, my own, I could have just messed up. And again, the books would not have gotten to my mom on time. They would have gone somewhere different, somewhere, we didn't even know the address no longer existed, etc. You guys, when it gets to the point and you are in a difficult situation, slow down, be careful, be exact, double check things. That is when in the midst of being weary, we tend to make mistakes. That happened to me only yesterday, actually, in the middle of basketball tournaments and that kind of thing. Yesterday was one of those days. I was trying to do a transaction online, just trying to get something done, and put in the wrong address, you know and again, I'm like, Lisa, a couple days before, you were faced with the same situation of being flustered, trying to multitask, and all of that. So slow down, and try to get things done. And last thing I wanted to say, because we don't have much time, is when it's difficult, keep the end in mind. The end for me, I was like, I don't care what's happening. This book is getting published. I don't care. Like you literally have to be this kind of, and in the Diamonds Club, in the To All the Girls Success Club, we like to say this, tie waist, throw your shoulders back, and face the world with that sense of, I don't even care how it's going to get done, but it's going to get done. And I think like that kind of spark, fire, that kind of grit is working backwards from the end of the thing towards it. So no matter what comes at you, you'll be like, I don't care. Yeah, bring it. You want another form? Here you go. It's getting done. You need something else. Oh yeah, but it's getting done. I'm gonna outlast you. I'm gonna get it done. And that kind of determination, you guys, I think is what we need. That so difficult does not mean that it's not for you. Difficult literally is a sign, perhaps, that it is going to be so good. You better press in, you better dig in your heels and get it done. So that was my little experience. And just the success of it made me realize that we need to take a second look at difficult things and embrace them. Know that you need to put in more effort, but it's getting done. So I hope this helped you, whatever difficult situation you're going through right now. Tie waist, throw the shoulders back. Yep. Yeah. Leonie says, yes, tie waist. Okay, we're getting it done. Okay, so here's a question from Samjo. Samjo says, how do you know your trying is not in vain, that the thing you're working on is really not for you? Because some things we pursue are not for us. Now, that is a great question. And here's the thing, Like, I feel like even in all of this trying and putting effort, it has to be smart effort. Like, you have to always be checking. I have this thing that I say, Samjo, it's like I always look at my actions like what worked, and I teach my clients to do that. What worked, what didn't work, what can I do better next time? Even in the process of trying to get to a goal that's difficult, there has to be evaluation and adjustment along the way. Now, the thing is that at some point, I think perhaps if you've tried everything, and you know how the Bible says, after you've done all, then you just stand. If you've tried everything, literally, like that has happened to me, like tried to save my business in St. Lucia, we tried everything possible, everything, and it didn't work. At that point, you know that you've given your all, you've learned it, that one was not for you. But I feel that I think many more people give up before they get to the point of a clear answer, yes or no. Does that make sense? That process of evaluation will refine your efforts as you go along. So by the time you get to a decision, you know that you've tried everything, right? You know that you've tried everything that you possibly can. That's basically, what I'm saying here today. Okay, folks, thank you so much. Don't forget, Speak with Confidence. Let me my signature program that works. It begins on the 2nd of November. We still have a couple seats left. Go to my website. It's right there. The ticker tape is running across the screen if you're watching me on Facebook or LinkedIn. Yes, Sandra, you got it? Okay, that's good. I love Q&A. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love when you all ask questions. Thank you for that question. It's such a valid one for true because you don't want to keep on pushing and then nothing happens. But anyway, everybody, please head over to lisamdublin.com for those who might just be listening. lisamdublin.com. And you can see you can just read about the Speak with Confidence program. So, two things. You can just sign up because like I've been talking about this program for like weeks now. Okay. You can just sign up if you want to, or if you want some more information, want to ask me a couple questions, connect with me. Most people do that. There's also a link to sign up for a free consultation, find out if the program is a good fit for you. And we get going on the 2nd of November. It's going to be fire. It's literally going to change lives. You should be part of cohort 7. So this time next year, I'm telling the entire world about how you stepped out in confidence. One of my past students paid me such a great compliment yesterday. I'm going to put out her testimonial because I had put it out already, and she's like, so much has happened to me since Speak with Confidence that I wanted to do a new testimonial. You guys, you can't pay people to do that. Like to the outpouring of it worked for me and I want to tell the world about it. You can't pay for that. I'm telling you. And so she wrote a lovely testimonial. I'm not even going to try to cut it down. So I'm going to literally put it in its entire form, long form, in a post with her updates of what has happened since she did Speak with Confidence. Such a compliment. And it's those kinds of things that make me continue to improve the program and to advocate for people like me standing up and being heard, because why not? The world is better with everybody's voice in it. It really, really is. So I hope you sign up for Speak with Confidence if you're even remotely thinking about it, because if you don't get into cohort 7, cohort 8 will be in the middle of next year, God willing. So you want to get through now so that you start the process of continuous improvement, which I've added so that even after you've done the 5 weeks of live coaching and speaking and training and teaching, I have literally rolled out a new part of Speak with Confidence where there will be monthly continuous improvement, because speaking is like a muscle. Okay. The more you speak and you do it with evaluation, right, Sandro? The more you do it with evaluation and the more you do it with proper feedback, etc., is the better you get. So, in a year's time, from Speak with Confidence in November, You will, if you just come on a monthly basis, do your practice, sign up for, the speaking opportunities, etc., you are going to literally be better. There's no two ways about it. So you want to take advantage of this wonderful program and get your speaking and presentation skills up to par, because it literally, from everybody's testimonial that you'll see on my website, it has led to bigger things for them. It's quite true. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining me today. I'll be back on Friday, I think. Not I think. I'm trying to do Monday and Friday to kind of help you to start your week right and to help you to end well, as okay. So I'll see you on Friday. And hey, Emlyn, now my people are joining. Watch the replay. All right. And reach out to me if you want to set up a consultation about Speak with Confidence. And see you on Friday and have a great week. Don't forget, difficult does not mean that it's not for you. Difficult is a sign that, hey, you need to press in to get what everything that God has for you. So thank you for watching, and I'll see